Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. Hello. A new week. I hope that you have a nice starting for this week. Nice to see all of you guys. Felix, Biliak, Shafi. Nice to see you guys. Arcane as well. Great to see you guys. I wish you all to have a nice Monday and a very green start, I would say. At least for your portfolio. It doesn't mean for the market. So let's see what we have today. But before starting, let me see your comments and your special requests if there are some. So starting with Felix. Hello, buddy. How you doing? And Biliak seems like it's struggling to make a new high. If you mean Nasdaq, well, it should struggle because we are very close to the all-time high here. And Shadi, hi KG, could you please analyze VRT? Here we go. Let's start with a special request. Always pleasure, Shadi. VRT. Okay, Shafi, hi KG, happy Monday and start for the week. Thank you, buddy. I wish you the same. Everyone hit the likes and share the stream. Thank you, Shafi, for reminding me as well. Thank you guys for all your support. I appreciate it. Of course, a push on that like button would really be very helpful. Thank you very much. And thank you, Shafi. Always, you are the best. Could you look at AMD? Yes, definitely, with a pleasure, buddy. So here we go. AMD. Can we see again OKLO? Yes, we can see OKLO. Okay. If it can reach 100, Biliak, OKLO. Yes, okay, yes, we're gonna see. Arcane, bots and sim. Okay. Okay, a lot of special requests today. Nice to see it, but I think we're gonna reduce therefore a little bit from the main list. Okay, good morning, Shailesh. Welcome, man. Shailesh Patel, welcome. Nice to see you. Good morning. Ramli, nice to see you. Nice Monday move for gold. Yes, I just take a look. It will be my first trade for the gold. So yes, of course, I take a look at it and it looks promising. Yes. So you're gonna see it. All right, let's start, guys. Let's move on, starting with the Nasdaq to see if the stocks are going to move down, giving also a chance here for the gold to move up. So let's see if we are very close for the top. So for Nasdaq, we are expecting us go even 1 hour chart. We are expecting, of course, now after this double 1-2, of course, to finish a wave 3 here, right? So basically, we have 1-2, 1-2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 4 hit perfectly the target. This is our live stream yesterday, and we were expecting in the live stream to move for higher today. And this is exactly what happened. So everything is perfect so far. I would say this can be, of course, a start here of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can be, of course. We didn't reach the high yet, so I believe there is something still unfolding toward the upside. Don't forget, never forget, actually, that a wave 5, once it takes the high here, meaning, of course, you finished a wave 5, okay? So you have to be careful. Now, this high that you're looking at here is related to the correction. This is exactly your high over there. You have an A, a B, and a C expanding flat for a wave 4, and you're looking for a wave 5. So basically, you can say that your all-time high in reality is exactly this price. And if you take a look at it, we just hit it. We just hit it and retraced back, which is very interesting. But I'm still not convinced, of course, that we're done with a wave 5 here or wave 3. So we still, of course, estimating the scenarios here. I'm still looking actually for higher anyway, because don't forget that after this wave 5, let's say we have topped it exactly here. After this wave 4, you might, after this wave 3, sorry, you have a wave 4, and you still have a wave 5 toward the upside. But basically, yes, as Biliak said, it looks like it is struggling. Yeah, so basically we can say even it's done. Yeah, this wave 5 is potentially done. Again, this is your ABC expanding flat. It's not your top for the bullish here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is exactly your top for wave 5, meaning once you take this high here, it might, of course, start to unfold something toward the downside. On the 15-minute chart, I want to check. Obviously, it is a leading diagonal wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for wave 3, wave 4, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and now you got invalidation just now. Because if you are in 1, 2, 3, this is your wave 4. Wave 4 already took the zone 1. Which signaling, okay, therefore you have to accept it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this way. I believe, yes, it is done, guys. Higher potential that it is done. And we might see, of course, something for lower prices. Another thing I would like to mention, also to be careful with it, is also an ending diagonal here. So what if, like, to not be just blinded by several 1-2s, what if we have an ending diagonal here, right now? Just right now, okay? So we have to be careful. Again, we are on the top, almost, maybe finished, maybe not yet, 100%. You have possibilities. However, what we know is that we are very, very close to the top. And based on risk management, for me, for example, I'm not interested in any buy there, okay? Even if it moves there, I'm not interested anymore. It's just done. It's just finished for me. And I just, of course, seek for something else. Very simple. I would say, okay, yeah, it can be still, of course, like having like here an impulse, and you have another impulse, like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. The correction, and you got an impulse wave 5. You can call it even like truncated if you didn't took the high, and we move very massively. Okay, so this is very potential as well. Yep, so basically Nasdaq is showing a little bit weakness today. Now, of course, we said yesterday in the live stream we're gonna see some higher prices. We saw it, we took the high, but we have to be careful right now. Okay, next is SPX. Let's see SPX, so at 17. So for the SPX 500, we have also expected, of course, we're still expecting to move for higher. Our target is still this area. Now SPX is a little bit much more clearer that it still need higher prices, and that because of course this might be your wave 1. Be careful wave 2, I'm not convinced yet that it is finished. Regardless to the green small candles, it might be an A, B, and a C. Wave 2 is still to unfold, and then 3, 4, and a 5 later on. So I'm gonna take it from there. Of course, I'm gonna see the reaction. Don't forget, it can be lower. Okay, so this is a wave 2, only the minimum requirement. Okay, so it might be even green zone. You know, the most preferable zone for wave 2 normally. So what I suggest here, of course, is just watch it to see when it ends up, when it starts to retrace, and then, of course, looking for this zone again. So for the S&P, I'm still, of course, looking for higher, definitely, but for the Nasdaq, I'm not yet interested. Okay, I'm not interested. I see already a high taken in 5 ways internally, and it might start to unfold. Maybe wave 4, maybe a finished diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that means your wave 4 in orange finished here, simply your wave 5 finished over there. Okay, so that is when there is this risk possibility, I'm not interested. Very simple, right? Okay, for SPX, as you said, we're still looking for higher. Potentially it might move down, but still looking even for higher later on. Okay, and that is very normal that they decouple. We know SPX always lag behind Nasdaq, so it is a little bit later following Nasdaq. So yeah, this might be the case here as well. Still working the same since the whole recover, by the way. SPX was laggy behind Nasdaq. Okay, now let's see the gold, which is the most interesting right now because all the eyes is on it right now, of course, and especially that the stock market is risky right now for higher prices. So I would say the attention goes much more there, and here we go. So on the 2 hours chart, we have, of course, a triangle correction as, of course, reminder, A, B, C, D, and a D, and a E. Yesterday in the live stream, I mentioned be careful. This might be a finished wave E. Wave E is very tricky, can be very fast sometimes and sharp. All what it needs to do is to finish in the middle of this triangle, and it did it perfectly. A very symmetrical triangle, by the way. And currently we see this triangle contracting so much, and today we see our first breakout from the top here, right? As you remember, first confirmation for a higher. This is only the first confirmation, and that means, of course, that okay, you might move for higher, but you're still in a little bit risky area where you might still see another wave down. Why? Because simply this wave D can simply expand this triangle, right? Somehow like that. Meaning the wave D can move toward the upside, A, B, and a C again, and then moving wave E, and then moving toward the upside. What we know in the long term, that whatever is going to happen, it's gonna move for higher again. But if you're really like a scalper or very short-term trader, of course you want to follow, of course, the lower time frame as well, right? So be careful. You still, of course, have a risk to move a little bit down for a wave E and then explosion toward the upside, unless final confirmation for higher is taken, meaning you simply take the wave B, you make sure, okay, that we are totally out of the triangle. We broke the rule. Yeah. Once you break the rule in a wave D, which is not allowed, of course, therefore definitely there is no doubt that we are moving, of course, for a new all-time high, which is the 4K for the gold. Free Minds, hello, buddy. Yeah, so I hope you did well in your test. You wrote me in the last comment you was preparing for your test. So, yep. So basically, the target for a wave 4, after a wave 4 is, of course, this wave 5, 4,000, guys. Minimum 4,000. And this is going to be, of course, this is taken, of course, from the wave 1 based on the wave 3. And then, of course, giving us exactly this area, 4,040, 4,414. Yes, so this is going to be massive for the gold, I believe. And by the way, regarding this wave 4 and the wave 2, yeah, so, here we have to mention this, guys. It's a very, very important thing. Again, alternation is okay, is fine. It looks like WX and a Y or zigzag here for wave 2. Now you got a triangle for wave 4. That's perfect as alternation, different patterns. But I need to mention this. We have to be very careful. Look at the timing, guys. For wave 2 and for a wave 4 over wave 2. It's still very, very early, it says. Okay, based on, of course, it's not a rule. It's never been invalidation for the time and never been a rule. But we have to keep it as a guideline, right? So, as a hint, it might be, it raise awareness here. It might be, of course, that it still, of course, need this time. Now, of course, we didn't see a hit for the 0.23 on the logarithmic, but on the linear, here we go. Okay, on the linear chart is almost hit. It doesn't matter if it hit it 100%. Remember, when you pay in time, you don't need to pay in price. Okay, and if we are going to range for longer time here, of course, there is no need to hit this. However, be careful, of course, this raises also a flag here. I know that it looks nice on the lower time frame, but it reminds us again with what I mentioned just now, which is wave D. Be careful, because it might still need more time, wave D and then wave E and then moving toward the upside, okay? So we have to always keep it in mind, all right? Follow, of course, the confirmations, the levels. This is the only way that we can know that we're moving towards new highs, by breaking this 3,450. Yeah, I know it's very close to the high here, but there is no other way, guys. As per price action, there is no other way. Yep, so we're gonna be careful. So currently we are wave D, wave E. We are still experimenting this area. We didn't even yet took the first confirmation for higher, so we still have to be careful, guys. Also to mention, because as well we saw on the weekly that we might still need time, and also that we didn't hit 100% even on the linear chart, 100% the fib level 0.23, which is normally the common. So what if you, and because of the timing here, so I'm gonna keep it there, guys. I'm gonna back to the 2-hour chart. What if, look at the confluence of the targets. So what if we still have another scenario here? I'm gonna explain. Sorry, guys. So basically we are looking here at a W, X, and potential wave Y. This wave Y can be a zigzag, of course, still can be. So that's why be careful. This is only first confirmation, and it can still be returning back, yeah, for a flat here or for a zigzag, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level in confluence with a wave Y, W, X, and a Y. Another scenario can be, of course, if you break only this level, and of course you're still looking something like for impulsive here, it might be, I'm going back to logarithmic, it might be that you are looking for the 1-to-1 fib level, 3 ways down, regular flat, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, sorry, like this. Okay, so what if? We have to keep this in mind, plus that we can see on the bigger time frame that the wave 4 here as alternation it still need time. Okay, it still need time, and also we didn't reach really perfectly the fib level. So we have to be, of course, aware. Of course, I'm excited. I'm excited to move up, but I cannot rush, guys. We have to be very, very precautious. Okay, so yeah, we still have, of course, some risk in front of us to eliminate, and then we move for potential higher. Patel, please, can you take a look at CRM? Sure, we can take a look at CRM. CRM. Okay. So this is what I'm looking for the gold. Okay, I think we took so much time for the gold to analyze it, but very, very interesting and very important things. Yeah. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. Let's watch the confirmation. Yeah, for the levels. All right. So the next one we're gonna do today. No Apple and probably no Tesla. Tesla, you can watch it already in the older live stream because I believe it's still the same. Is it inside this triangle? Let's see. Well, yes, it's still the same. No need to reanalyze it even. Okay. So you can watch the older. It's still the same, very valid analysis. No need to repeat it. Okay, guys. Let's see Nvidia. So for Nvidia, we are looking at the 2 hours chart here. What is that? Okay. Maybe logarithmic. Okay, that was a problem. Okay, so basically we are looking at the 2 hours chart here for Nvidia. Lately in the stream we said, okay, we topped here, be careful, and we're still looking for a wave 4, and it looks very, very perfectly the signal right now. This signal looks very perfect that yes, exactly, this is the scenario that is unfolding right now for, of course, 0.23168 for a wave 4, of course, in this impulse as a wave 1, 2, wave 3 finished already as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're looking for a wave 4 and then a wave 5 toward the upside. I'm looking forward for this target because I'm interested there. Very interesting for Nvidia. Nothing yet surprising. So everything as required. The next target, wave 5, might be, of course, a very high. Let me check. No, this one is done. It's finished. So we can remove it, guys. So in case that this is your top, because obviously it might be very likely. So here we go. This is your next wave 5 over 1. Our next blue zone, but only after a wave 4, of course. Okay, so tuck, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see how the things are going to unfold, but Nvidia still has a lot of potential. You still have a big wave 4 and a 5 to finish up. Okay, very interesting. Paul, nice to see you, man. Could you please take a look at the silver? Yes, we can take a look at the silver as well. Let's put the XAG. All right, so let's move. Just take a sneak peek on Palantir as well, very fast. I think we started here at 27, and now we are 31. Okay, Palantir, very fast. We are inside our blue box, which is wave 5, perfect. Yeah, so yeah, I remember now. So be careful. Key levels still to be watched. Now, nothing has changed from the last analysis from yesterday. Key level to be watched. If the price keeps up to move higher, we are in a very bullish scenario. We might be in several 1-2s here. And very massive wave 3 towards the upside. Okay? Currently, you are finishing as ending diagonal. So be careful. It might be a top. Okay? All what you need right now is a signal towards the downside, all right, which we didn't got it yet. Okay, we didn't got it yet. Shadi, in extended trading hours mode, it's already hit the level. I think this is already the extended. No? Yeah, I am already in the extended trading hours. Already hit the level 1. What do you mean level 1? You mean 164? No. I mean, I don't see it. What is it? I mean, I am in the extended time trading hours. But what I believe is that it is still corrective, and yes, it's still looking for higher. So potentially yes. Let me check if you mean the linear chart. Even on linear, you didn't reach it yet. The 164. Yeah, so not yet, buddy. I don't know. Maybe you put something wrong with your fib levels. Be careful. Let me check mine. Let me put the snap again. Okay. I'm just checking the snap. Okay, yeah, no, everything's still far. Here we go. Yep. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Maybe even a little bit lower. 163, 62 even. Yeah. So can be, of course. Currently, it can be a finished wave 5, but yeah, before 162.5, you cannot really say. And yellow one. Yeah, the yellow is finished. It's done. Yes, this is what I'm saying. If you're finished, if you have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, it should be finished. Done. Wave 5 is an ending diagonal. Yeah, you move down. But internally, I don't see it yet. It is corrective. Yes. All right, let's move for your special request, guys. We have VRT, which is 34. Okay. Based on the yellow impulse counting, yes. This is what I was saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finish. Should be finished, as I mentioned. Internally, not yet. Maybe one more high before taking the 1-to-1 fib level. But if you take the 1-to-1 fib level, you're looking for higher. Very simple. Okay, we were VRT, right? VRT, which is Vertiv Holdings, okay? What is that? Is it a good chart? Well, basically, yes. Okay. Yeah, very easy chart. Very nice one. Very obvious leading diagonal. You have wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Great. Gray. And you have a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4. You're looking for the wave 5. Here we go. Nice chart. Very simple. Very basic. Elliott wave. You're looking at the wave 1. You're looking here at the wave 3. Wave 5. Your target is this blue zone. Okay. Obviously, from the wave 1 of the wave 5, you are going to have a very extended wave toward the upside. Here we go. All right. Yep. Inside it on the wave 1 here, potentially you have not finished yet. Okay. Why? Simply just take a look at the corrections. Okay. Here we go. Wave 4, wave 2, wave 5 unfolding right now to finish a wave 1. Okay, so unfinished yet. So if you want to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish a wave 1, which is in the white. Okay. Yep. So the wave 5 also internally very low. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, you have several possibilities here. It can be, of course, ending diagonal, or it can be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, then 4 and a 5. So yeah, you have two possibilities. Be careful, of course, on the lower time frame. All right, that was it for VRT. If you want targets, also for lower time frame, here we go, buddy. Because we can do this. Here we go. All right, those are your targets, 206 to 173. be careful, of course, it can follow the structure as well. Yeah, so if it is just like that, be careful from a drop. The bearded chemist, nice to see you, man. Could you do UNH? Wow, I think yes, we gonna do it, but we gonna be a little bit faster because it's a very interesting day today for the crypto market and also for the gold. So we need to keep eyes open. So AMD, we have, of course, yes, we have. Let's go back. All right. For AMD, we are looking at ABC potentially here as zigzag impulse, and you have another flat here, wave B, wave 2, and then wave C toward the upside. The wave C is not finished yet. Obviously, you have 1, 2, 3. Currently, you're working on a triangle for a wave 4, which it has hit already the 0.23 here, but still, of course, ranging in time because you need the time, as you can see exactly here. And potentially you are in a running triangle here. Running triangle wave B is higher, C, D, and a E, and then explosion toward the upside. Okay. Yep. So this is what I'm looking for. Basically, if you take a look on the, or no need for the, no need. It's the same. So basically, targets. Let's give you a target for this wave 5 and some confluence. So basically, your target can be the following. Here we go. Between this blue box, and if you want more precision, maybe we would like to check the 1-to-1 Fib level for the whole chart. Here we go. And voila, 100% precision. Okay. 1-to-1 Fib level inside this blue box, 713 might be, of course, the highest potential of your target for a wave 5. Okay, there, exactly there. All right, we're gonna see how the things are going to work for AMD next. Okay, so we are, I think we did this at 36. OKLO, let's see OKLO at 40. Okay, you're very welcome, bearded chemist. All right, let's see OKLO. Here we go. Let's go daily. I think daily. All right. Yeah, very obvious as well. An A. You have an ABC for a wave B here, and you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can call it even like ABC like this, but I don't see here an impulse or even, yeah, even not an ending diagonal. Your wave 5 longer than wave 3 potentially here. And of course, if you want to take it 1, 2, 1, 2 as well, this is a very low. You took the 886 almost, and very close to take even the low, so you cannot consider it 1, 2. But yeah, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. This is what we were looking for, and it is unfolding perfectly. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Your wave 3 is on the way. So the target is still there. Yeah. I mean, everything is still there. Even the precision is given. So yeah. Nothing to add, buddy. Nothing to add there. You're still looking for a wave 3. Of course, the wave 3 can be 1.618. Here we go. Already passed. Therefore, 2.618 is your next target. 2.618, potentially $75. Okay, and maybe not. So be careful. Yeah. So it can be in between and start the wave 4, and then the wave 5 will be the even the one that it hits the targets. Okay. All right. That was for OKLO. BOTZ 42. Here we go. BOTZ. Global robotics and artificial intelligence. That should be a kick-ass one. Let's check. Surprised a little bit. I thought it's gonna be very vertical chart. Let's see if it has the potential at least. ABC, yes, it has the potential. Big wave 1, 2. Yeah, let's find, okay, let's start our counting from there. This is simply the start or the launch of the company. Everything is still in doubt. Psychology found over there, or the launch of a project or something, definitely. So basically, this is your main wave 1 here. You have 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna explain. You have wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, and a C expanding flat for a wave 2. You're moving toward the upside, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Alright, so this is another 1, 2, 3, 4, no invalidation, 5, finished wave 1, wave 2, perfect, and then 3, 4, and a 5 again in white, and finally the main big wave 1, 2, and you're looking for 3, 4, 5 towards the upside as a main scenario, of course. Here we go. All right, so sorry guys. Basically, we're looking at wave 5, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Here we go. That's it. Targets, of course, if we are looking now for the first wave 3, I would say let's take it exactly there. Come on, here we go. Wave 3. So basically, first box you are looking for is of course between this one. Paul says wave 3 is too short. What wave 3 exactly? Are you talking about this one? Wave 3 is too short. Yes, I think you mean this one here, right? Let's check if it is short or not, because this is your wave 1, not this top, okay? Wave 1, 2, zigzag, no. Is it the shortest? Yes, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Yeah, Paul, that's right. It can be very likely. Let's move inside it to see more details. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. So, what I think is, that's right. That is right, Paul. Very nice. Very nice indication. However, despite that it looks the shortest, it's still, of course, impulsive. And as you can see, the most impulsive one was exactly there. And I can see something here as a wave 1, 2, 1, 2 again, wave 3, 4, and a 5, and then a big wave 4, no invalidation, wave 5. Meaning it's a big potential wave 1, meaning this it can be simply removed. Yeah, so this is what happened. I'm gonna explain again. So this is your main wave 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, main wave 3. You have a one. Sorry, we missed wave 1 here. So wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, and then you have 1, 2, and then wave 3 already finished here. Wave 4 and a 5. Wave 4 did not interfere, of course, with the zone 1. Okay, so this is what is going on. So it's still impulsive. It's still a big wave 1, and you're looking definitely for a wave 2 here. And you're still looking for, yeah, now the target can be, of course, much higher. Here we go. So yeah, we're looking for the next target, potentially wave 3, right? 4 and a 5, $69.5. Okay. So that is potential, yeah, And of course, after this, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, you're looking for a big wave 4 and a big wave 5 again. Okay, but basically, this is what is going on. So yeah, nice one, Paul. By the way, I mean you cannot really see it only if you test it. Yes, very very nice. All right, so yeah, that's it for bots. Let's see bots. Okay. The next one is SYM 48. SYM symbiotic. Okay. All right. Not a beautiful chart. Not really beautiful. But still have. Okay. Psychology has started here again. Something to move for higher, but even not really nice move. Very hesitative one. I would say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, wave 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is a finished impulse here. You might be, of course, in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finished. And that means, of course, you might be in a big wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside, and big wave A, B, and a C, of course, also for, here we go. This is definitely a WX and a Y here. WX and a Y, definitely. And then, of course, here we go. You continue for higher from there. Currently, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you are in 1, 2, 3 actually, 4 and a 5. I'm gonna explain because as you can see, you have this is your main wave 3 right now unfolding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Okay, this wave 5 is not finished yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish your wave 3. And that means like a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, you're still looking, of course, for higher, but you're very close, of course, for the wave 3 and a wave 4 to unfold. All right. Targets to works with it on this chart is, of course, first you want to test the 1-to-1 fib level. Very important, because at the 1-to-1 fib level, you might turn into a wave C. Be careful. Of course, you might turn into a wave C exactly with this wave 5. And wave 3 should be 1.618. Here we go. Wave 3 should be higher. Wave 5, wave 4. Okay. So testing area 111, which is the target, first target, I would say TP1. And if you are corrective, you're moving for higher again. Of course, TP2 is 373. All right, that was for symbiotic. CRM 51. CRM sales force. Okay. Okay, that's a vertical one. Nice price. 1, 2, 3, 4. Invalidation. Also invalidation of wave 2. No. Okay. So we cannot really count here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as an impulse. Obviously, this is, of course, invalidated. Even I cannot call this a wave 1, 2. Obviously, the wave 2 took the low. In this case, what option is left here? Is only one option or two. Both are like a little bit shaky. Now, the first one, which is the most rare case scenario, expanding diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to see the wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, moving up very massively for a wave 5, which it looks close here. And of course, when you come to a problematic area like this, you cannot find an explanation you have no other option to rather than taking the expanding diagonal, even that it is 1 to 2% that it happens on a chart. Okay, very rare. The next scenario is a 1 2, another 1 2, sorry, 1 2, wave 1 again, A, B, and a C, wave 2, which is closer for me, honestly, and especially that this looks like a 3 waves up. What I don't like in this scenario is only one thing, which is an expanding flat wave B is very high overshooted, which I don't like it. Therefore, it gives you again highest possibility here for an expanding diagonal. Crazy, right? Yep. So yeah, and we see of course this repeating as correction there. Great. So it is only one big wave 1 for me. This 1 2 3 4 5. It's an expanding diagonal, and of course because of the fibs for wave B are overshooted so much. Okay, so very low possibility, higher possibility you are in an expanding diagonal. Very rare, but yes, it happened. So you have 1 2 1 2, you have 3 4 5 4 and a 5 2. Okay, very extended wave 5. Obviously it is 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, this is your lowest degree here for a wave 5. Yeah, after having here 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Sorry, this should be there. 1 2 3 4 and a 5, and 1 2 3 4 and a 5. This is what I want to put there. Just let's put this in white, and you have here a 1 2 and 3 4 and a 5. Let me check this first. Yeah, 1 2, yeah, okay, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, yes. It looks like 3 waves, but yeah, don't forget you have a 1 2 here, 3 4 and a 5. It can be something also finishing as diagonal, but yeah, it looks 5 waves up finishing there. Obviously the correction is big here. 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Here we go. Yes, wave 3, wave 4. I believe wave 4 not finished yet. Wave 5 not finished yet. Why? Because if you take this wave 2 here based on the wave 3, wave 4, okay, perfect hit almost. This is a logarithmic, meaning the linear even is lower, so perfect hit. You can consider it done, finished. Based on the timing, I think is also finished because this is very sharp. But don't forget, as alternation here, you would like to see something bigger, okay? Wave 4 over 2, yeah, it's already passed so many times here, yeah. But look, you bottomed exactly there. So I believe, yes, I think the wave 4 is taken, guys, definitely. Okay, it's taken. Now what you are looking at here, yeah, this wave 5 is the problematic thing, because of course you cannot really count it. Again, the same issues that we saw in the wave 1, right? It might be replicating because this is the wave 1 and the wave 5 are always connected, guys, if you have realized. They should have the same length, the same time, and also sometimes, of course, the targets are taken based on the wave 1 for the wave 5. Also can be, of course, replicating the same shape, potentially, so you have to be careful that, yes, there is a potential of a finished expanding diagonal, again, because you started with an expanding diagonal, and it is simply replicating the same. As you can see, same time, same price almost, and yep, here we go. All right. Why? Because after it, you see still an impulse toward the downside. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1, wave 2, and you might continue toward the downside at least as an ABC. Unless, of course, you have something else here unfolding, like ABC zigzag finished, and then you have big correction, and then big wave C, meaning A, B, and a C. But of course, it's too early to call it. So be careful. Yep, we're gonna see, of course, what is next, guys. If you have topped here, you don't know what is next. Honestly, this is the thing. What I know, okay, you can have a big zigzag, okay, which it might be a wave 2 or a wave B, and then moving up, okay, because now you finished big wave A or a big wave 1. And you need, of course, the minimum target for a wave 2, for example, is very low, 0.38. So I'm gonna remove this, no need for it anymore. So minimum requirement for continuation impulsively is 0.38, but don't forget the 0.23, which it can be, of course, your wave B. So you can be in A, B, and a C toward the upside. I'm gonna put it in large here, okay? Or you can be in a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in large as well, okay? Wave B can simply hit this target. Wave 2 can be deeper, $54. Okay, next one is the silver. Let's see the silver. Right, silver as well. That's interesting. At 59. Okay, guys, that was for CRM, XAG, USD. Here we go. Nice. Silver is working great with our scenarios as well. So basically on the lower time frame, let's go to our chart so we can see the things much clearer. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished there. We're looking for a wave 4 still. So, or before looking, we have to see if we have finished first the wave 5. Obviously not. You have 1, 2, another 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're still very far from a wave 4 yet. Okay. You have 1, 2, another 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is your main wave 3. Then 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish, of course, this wave 5 there. Target for this wave 5 on the lower time frame. Here we go. You're very close. Okay, so this is my target there. Looking for this one between $39 and $40 for the silver. Nice. Yep, and in a bigger view, of course, we are looking anyway. If you remember, we are looking for, let's go all-time history. Minimum target $47, taking the high, okay? You are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading diagonal. Here we go. Or you are in a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 history, of course. We're talking before the 90s. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2. You have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now, another 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. So double 1, 2s. Another scenario, ABC zigzag finished. You're looking at AB and a C, but obviously this wave B, therefore, is going to be expanding flat. Okay, very low possibility, higher possibility, of course, moving simply for higher. Okay. Yeah, very nice for the silver. The final one, guys, we closed the 1 hour, so that is perfect regarding the timing. UNH, so UNH, we have under United Health Group Incorporated, okay? I think we did this before, I remember, yes. Very nice impulsive chart. We have a big wave 1, 2, 1, 2. You're looking for 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Now we see a major drop, which is I raised awareness here about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we go, still unfolding. Yeah, the targets are still the same. Everything's still the same. So yeah, those are your targets, guys. All right. Nothing has changed. Why it doesn't fit? Okay, finally, 4 days. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You have a wave A, B, and a C, even potentially. Yeah, so be careful. And then moving for wave 5. So it's a big correction. Yeah, it's a big one. Look at the wave 2. You need this time and potentially, yeah, to get, of course, to this level. Wave 2 is very shallow, huh? The wave 2 here, if you take the fib levels, you barely touch, I think, the 0.38. And of course, knowing that it looks like a zigzag, it doesn't matter. But the fib level is very low. As alternation, it might be a triangle. Yeah, but the wave A is gonna be very deep. Okay. Yep. So nothing has changed. That was it for today, guys. I wish you also, of course, a good luck for today and trade safe always. Thank you for being here and thank you for your likes and comments and see you in the next one. Bye bye.